what depression causes, why depression is caused. That is what we're going to be talking about, and it has got a lot to do with the gut. The gut microbiome is very important to ensure that we are very positive. And if our gut microbiome is having fault, then it causes depression. The depression causes these kind of decision making, personal issues, going to the level of divorce or committing suicide, all these things. What does that gut microbiome do? What are they commonly? The most important gut microbiome which is required is found to be AM in short form. It is called Akkermansia muciniphila. So this Akkermansia muciniphila microorganism, if it is abundant in the gut, you're very, very positive. If it is decreased, then you start having problems like depression, causing a lot of other issues in the body and in the mind. Why gut having connection with the mind? It's got a lot of connection, because gut has got trillions, 3 trillion neurons in the gut. So these neurons generate neurotransmitters called serotonin. These serotonin is important when it is in abundance. You're in a positive mindset, you take decisions properly, you are very active. If it is decreased, what happens in the gut? It causes constipation, and in the mind it causes depression. So now, what are the foods which improve this Akkermansia muciniphila? So this Akkermansia is improved by taking prebiotics mainly. Prebiotics are, what are the foods rich in prebiotics? I have told you in various other videos which you should see. They are sprouts, berries, grapes, then dry fruits, broccoli, cauliflower, onions, garlic, asparagus, and a whole variety of food which are like greens. All these are rich in prebiotics, and these prebiotics are microorganisms which I have told you. So what it does when you're fasting? When you're fasting, the mucus which is there in the gut, it starts feeding on that. The mucus is not good, so it feeds on that, and it grows by feeding on that. So fasting is very, very healthy. The Jains, for example, in India, they fast for about a month or 2. So it is said in a study, it is said that 16 hours of fasting in a day, that's called intermittent fasting, for 30 days it improves the Akkermansia tremendously. So when Akkermansia is improved, your mood is elevated, your obesity comes down, your liver problems decrease, your insulin resistance decrease, the type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetic people, it improves their ability to generate insulin and decrease their insulin resistance. And for liver cirrhotic patients, it improves well. So these kind of foods to be taken, and also intermittent fasting. So what is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is 16 hours of fasting. For example, people say commonly that you stop your night food, you take about 6:30 in the evening, and the morning breakfast you take about 9:30, 10 in the morning. So there is a 16-hour gap. So it's an easy thing. It's not very difficult to do that. So that can be done. Once that is done, you can get rid of a lot of your problems, including your depression. So is there any tablet medication to improve that? Yes, it is there. 5-HTP rich tablets are there which can increase your Akkermansia. So why am I talking about all these things? Yes, I am doing a test to ensure that what are the guts, what are the microorganisms in the gut. So this is the kit which has it. It's got a test tube and it's got a spoon. We test the motion sample of the patient who has these kind of conditions, including the eye conditions like degenerative conditions like retinitis pigmentosa, macular degeneration, and diabetic retinopathy, hypertensive retinopathy, including obesity, diabetic patients, liver problems, depressed patients who have GERD, autoimmune conditions in the gut like Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. These kind of patients, we do this test and make sure we analyze the Akkermansia muciniphila, how much it is there. If it is decreased, we give capsules which are there in that form, and also as enema from healthy individuals we take and give it as enema form also. So these are the new age treatments which are developing, and I should thank in this instance Dr. Jashwant from Stanley Medical College, whom I met recently. He put in a lot of inputs and he has done enormous studies on this. And fermented rice water has got abundant Akkermansia muciniphila, and he's done a study and he's found a lot of things. He told me one important thing was the type of rice we should ferment and how we should ferment. That is very important. So the rice which we take should not be polished rice. Fully polished rice, called that white color rice, no, it is not good. So take single polished rice or non-polished rice. There's mortar rice, it's called. The Kerala people use the mortar rice, or there are other rices called in Tamil we have this Maplai Samba, or brown rice, black rice, karuppu kauli, all those things. There are a lot of things which are, and also these other kind of rice and other areas which has got a lot of fiber in it. So I note in Tamil it is Thinai, Samai, Varagu, Kelvaragu, Kudravali. So these kind of food are very rich in fiber, and that we should ferment it overnight, and you put it in a clay pot. You keep it, put these the cooked rice in a clay pot, which the ration rice which is given by the government is also excellent. Then it is just single polished, and that if we ferment it in a clay pot, and best it is in a village setting. Now, urban setting, the amount of bacteria, they have done a study to find out, and if you're in an urban setting in a city like Chennai, they found out the amount of bacteria is less, because the air also is very important, the ecosystem which it is getting fermented. So if it is in a village setting, in a semi rural or a rural setting, it is even better. So that is why now a person like Zoho, Mr. Sridhar Vembu, has gone back to his roots. He's gone to his village, and he spends majority of his time in the village, eating what his ancestors were eating, and being in that ecosystem that improves his mental health and his gut health, thereby improving his whole family's health is improved. So we should also take inputs from these kind of people, why they have done that. It is not to show off. It is they have found that they are kept healthy in that kind of situation. Maybe we could at least spend some time back, going back to our roots, being close to nature. These kind of things should be followed. So if you have any doubts on any of these topics, please reach out to us in the number given below, or put your comments on your comment box. And if you have anything to add on, we'll be more than happy to add on and collab with you. Thank you, Dr. Sasi.